Hi, I'm Adam from Independent Driving. When you go on your test, you'll be driving on roads in and around the Bournemouth area. I've driven around a few and I've put together some clips for you, taking into account some roundabouts, some crossroads and some signs which you may see on the day. Have a look at them, I think you'll find them useful, and you never know, you might actually see that one on the day of your test. Good luck. What we're going to be doing now is going on a test route to show you the type of situations that you'll be put through on the day. It's important that when we pull over, we don't block somebody's driveway or park opposite a car or a junction on the right hand side. That way we leave the road wide for other users. The examiner will ask you to drive on when you're ready. We're going to pull over on the left again. It's a slightly busier road this time. I've had to put my signal on because the car behind me to tell it what I'm doing. I don't suddenly stop, I gradually bring it to the stop. Apply your handbrake, select neutral and cancel the signal. So the examiner will ask you to pull away when you're ready. So we prepare the car, we check all around. As I'm looking in the centre mirror, I can see the lorries come behind, so it's not safe for me to move. As this white van approaches, I'm going to finish off my observations over my shoulder and then I'm going to start to proceed. I'm putting a signal on to tell the vehicles coming towards me that I am pulling away. They may decide to cut in front of you because there may be a driveway they wish to drive there. As we approach the roundabout, we can see that we need to be in the left-hand lane. But if you look at the vehicle in front, he's straddled across the crossing. We can't do that. So we need to make sure we keep it clear. So I need the motorbike to have moved, which he has. I check the crossing, and now I can look to my right and decide when it's clear for me to go. I'm keeping the car out to the left, bringing it round, and following the left-hand lane ahead. As I approach the next roundabout, I need to signal left to tell cars that I'm coming off at the roundabout. I'm looking to my right, and I have to decide now when it's clear for me to go. I'm checking forward again, and I can proceed. We're approaching two mini roundabouts, and where we're going to go is left at the first roundabout and then right at the second one. So we need to position ourselves in the right-hand lane. So if we keep away from the vehicle in front, we'll see the arrows on the tarmac. We start to position ourselves in the right and we check our mirrors and signal left. We look right and we decide it's clear for us to go. We keep over to the right and we change the signal over to the right-hand lane. We check if it's clear and then we can carry on again. We try and keep what they call tyres and tarmac distance behind the vehicle in front. So from where I am, I can see his tyres and I can see the tarmac behind him. Now, the traffic lights at the moment are on red. When they go green, we don't have a priority to turn right. So there's a lane ahead of the stop line with an arrow pointing to the right. What should happen is the first two cars go forward, they sit in that box and they wait until they can turn. There's three opportunities they'll have. Either there'll be a gap in the traffic, so they can then take their turn. The green light will go red, which means they need to move and out of that road, otherwise they'll be blocking it. Or the third option is a green filter arrow, and that is if it's facing the way you wish to turn, then you have the priority. So as you can see at the moment, the two vehicles in front are just sat there waiting. I'm behind the stop line, because if they don't move, I don't want to be sat in the way of the traffic to the right, and we just all wait. The two cars will either go in a gap. There, the first car's gone. If you look at the traffic light, there's a green arrow. So that's giving me and all the other drivers in our lane the priority to turn. With a mini roundabout, which is identified by the small blue circle, the traffic sometimes can be very hard to see from one direction. I check it's clear and then I can proceed. Now with the siren coming, we need to pull over somewhere where it's safe and allow the emergency vehicle to carry on. But don't put yourself in danger. Make sure it's safe where you're going to pull over. Need to keep an eye on the cyclist there, the moped. He's half out in the road. I don't know what he's going to do. It's easier to let him out as opposed to try and second guess him. Now because we're in a traffic jam, we shouldn't be blocking junctions on our left. So if you look at the vehicle in front, is he going to be able to clear that junction? Yeah, he has done, just. So I need to wait here until there's a car's length clear, like that, before I proceed. Because if I move forward and I end up sitting opposite the junction, any car that wants to turn right from the other side of the road isn't going to be able to because I'll be blocking it. So it's very important in traffic jams, be aware of the junctions on your left.